gusto lamang mag-advertise ng kanilang mga binebentang produkto, ganyan, compared dun sa mga institutions talaga, like yung mga nagpo-portray ng sarili bilang media, or yung mga nasa government mismo. So, meron bang ganong pag-categorize? Kasi magkaiba talaga yung bigat kapag merong structured na nilalabas compared sa mga ordinaryong kababayan natin.
Mr. Chair, so ang sagot po dyan, dun sa mga, nabanggit po kanina yung authoritative content. So pag meron po tayong breaking news, yung algorithm po ni YouTube, pa-prioritize po niya yung mga news channels, yung mga authoritative sources po, 'di ba? So meron po tayong tinatawag na you raise po yung mga authoritative sources including government channels, media channels. So yun po pagdating sa mga breaking news, balita, health. So yung mga content po ng mga health authorities, nire-raise po natin yan, di ba? Pero pagdating naman po sa enforcement ng community guidelines, pantay-pantay lang po. So pagdating po sa enforcement ng community guidelines, ng advertiser-friendly guidelines, pantay-pantay po yan. So whether individual ka, or big media channel, pantay-pantay po yung enforcement ng community guidelines.
So, as I wrap up, Mr. Chair, tingin ko doon lang may kailangang pagbutihin talaga dahil while mga tao tayo lahat, pero pagdating sa kung sino yung mas may leverage para magpakalat ng mga ideya, lalo na kung yung ideya ay hindi conducive para sa democratic exchange of ideas at pwedeng magagamit ba nga para talaga manlinlang, magpakalat ng mali. Tingnan natin dapat mas may accountability doon sa mga institusyon na pwedeng nagagamit yung mga platform, no, para sa maling mga kaisipan, no? And hindi pwedeng nasa balikat lang ito ng mga government agencies, pero may role din talaga ang mga platforms dito, Mr. Chair. Kaya sana sa darating nating mga hearing, meron ding makaupo talaga from Meta tsaka ByteDance na doon kung tingin ko ay marami ding kumakalat doon talaga ng mga mali. Yun lang, Mr. Chair, for now. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Just an interjection sa question, Mr. Chair, if I may. Patanong
With
ko
the
lang,
indulgence of
with the indulgence of
Honorable
Congressman Paduano.
Akala mo ba?
Hindi, kasi tatanong ko lang, maganda kasi yung punto na kung saan, halimbawa, naglabas ng content na nakapanirang puri, no? And then suddenly the platform takes it down, no? But the damage has been done, di ba? So meron bang sistema ang platform to say that we took it down because of the following reasons? Is there such a thing na ganun technical capability yung platform to say the reason why we took it down is because one, may profanity, number two, fake news, number three, hindi verified or validated yung data, four, it's just it's slanderous or libelous. Meron bang ganung capability?
Mr. Chair, meron po. So, pag meron po kayong video na may URL, tapos tatanggal po, naka-display naman po doon kung this video has been removed for copyright violation, this video has been removed for violating
But there's no
community guidelines.
explanation as to why you found it a violative of a copyright law, di ba? Kasi hindi nyo naman ine-explain in detail kung bakit But, you know, the damage has been done. Nakapanirang puri na siya So, isn't there a logic? I don't know if this is kasi kayo lang hinandi dito, no? That's the reason why we want to ask you. Meron bang technical capability yung social media platform na, halimbawa, may nag-post ng content, no? I-review muna ng human reviewers nyo and your AI before you post it. Maybe delay mo lang ng few seconds or maybe a few minutes before before i-post or the platform allows the posting of such a content.
So, hindi po siya technically feasible sa dami po ng videos na na-upload every minute po.
Kasi nga, yung volume, no?
Sa
Sheer
volume po
volume.
talaga. Sa every minute po na nakakalipas, thousands of minutes of videos po yung na-upload, diba? So, hindi po siya technically feasible on the part of any platform.
Sige, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Congressman Paduan.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman.
The Honorable Paduano is recognized.
Thank you,
Let's
Mr.
make it
Chairman.
brief.
Yeah. In relation to the question being asked by the members, no? Kasi ganito po, social media platform is doing business in the country. Now, before I ask that, no, yung particular na opinion ng BIR, NTC ba nandito? NTC.
Mr.
Okay.
Chair, good morning
Okay.
po.
Before I give the floor to NTC, Attorney, is Google or any social media platform are public utilities? In your own opinion?
Sa definition po ng batas, hindi po.
Sa Public Service Act,
Hindi po.
hindi siya nakalista. Tama.
Mr. Chair, hindi po.
Okay. Now, NTC is social media platform, in this case, Google, Facebook, Meta, etc., are public utilities?
Sir, considering, sir, that they are not also their offices are not situated also in the Philippines, sir, we do not consider them as public
Oh,
utilities.
but
po.
they're doing business in the country. Malinaw yon, di ba? Tama?
Doing business po kasi, sir, if I remember po, with regard din po sa BIR po, ang doing business po kasi means that they have an office here in the Philippines, sir.
No, not necessarily because doing business, kahit wala kang opisina, pwede kang kumita dito. Di ba? BIR, di ba? Ganon? Kumikita sila eh. Di ba?
Mr. Chair, for purposes of classification of doing business, it is required that they must have physical presence in the country.
All the more that we have to amend. Di ba? Now, second, tama ka, Tony. Under the Public Service Act, hindi po malinaw na nandun yung social media platform. Ngayon po, Mr. Chairman, all the more that we have to amend that. Because in order for us to regulate such, that should fall under the public utilities. Kasi napakahirap po eh. For example, NTC, hindi nyo rin sila pwede regulate. Of course, KBP, before your member has to air, they have to apply for a frequency, di ba? Then you regulate if they're members or of such radio station, for example, is a member of the KBP, tama, di ba? But of course, the regulatory power to issue a frequency is with the NTC, tama?
That's correct, Mr. Chairman.
Kaya nga, Mr. Chair, siguro dapat lang din po na we should amend the Public Service Act because a social media platform, in this case, Google, YouTube, and all other social media platforms are not included in the list of all public utilities under the Public Service Act. Kasi how can you regulate something which is not covered by a law? Except, siguro sa BIR kung kaya. Diba? Kasi nagre-negosyo eh. Kumikita kayo dito. Diba? Attorney, I think it's just fair. Diba? Dapat bumayad kayo ng buwis. And also those content creator na pumapasok sa inyo, they have to pay taxes. Diba? And may coordination ba kayo with the local BIR or the BIR Central doon sa mga list of content creators? Wala.
Mr. Chair, klaruhin ko lang po. May mga regulations naman po sa Pilipinas that govern the social media platforms. For example po, yung kakapasan nyo lang po na VAT on digital platforms. Covered po doon ang YouTube, covered din po yung ibang platforms. So, for example po, yung batas po na VAT on digital platforms, covered po yung mga kahit non-resident po na mga digital platforms. So, doon po, pagdating po sa pag nag-impose na po si BIR nung regulation na yon, magko-comply po yung mga digital platforms. Another example po, yung bagong pasan nyo lang po na Internet Transactions Act. So, yung Internet Transactions Act na pasa po, I think 2023, covered din po kami doon. Covered din po ang YouTube, covered din po yung mga online platforms under that regulation. So meron pong mga regulation po na nag-govern ng mga platforms kahit po non-resident po.
Oh, yun pala, BIR. BIR. Do you confirm the statement coming from Attorney Gonzales?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh, what have you done?
Mr. Chair, considering that some entities are non-foreign and does not have any physical presence here, we, as per the tax code, they are liable for taxes insofar as all income derived here in the Philippines. So, however, since there are challenges insofar as collecting such taxes, considering they do not have any physical presence here, under existing rules and regulations, the income payers or those who, yung mga nagbabayad po sa kanila who are here in the Philippines should withhold the corresponding taxes before they pay them.
Sorry, to cut you short. But in the case of Google, they confirm that they have an office in the country. Are they paying taxes? Attorney, did you confirm? Are you paying taxes
Mr. Chair, we pay all legally required taxes, Mr. Chair.
based on your income?
Based on the activities of the entity po.
Yung mga ads,
So, hindi po yan sa Google Philippines, Mr. Chair. Hindi po yan sa
doon
Google
na mismo
Philippines.
sa company?
Doon po sa mother company po yan. Kumbaga hindi po sa Google, sir, hindi po sa Google Philippines. Yung Google Philippines po, wala po kaming hindi po kami si Google Philippines does not own nor operate the platform po. Nandun po sa US po yung mother company. So, kung ano po yung legally required sa Google Philippines ay binabayaran po ni Google Philippines.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think, Mr. Chairman, we should also consider this now. We should ask the services or the help of the legal department with regards to this, Mr. Chairman, so that we can legislate laws that will really regulate such, no? Itong pinag-usapan natin. Lastly na lang, attorney, for example, I content creator na nag-post siya, then it was take down. What are the penalties in your end? May mga penal provision ba yung regulations niya?
Opo. So una po, pwede pong, yung unang-una po level is natanggal po yung content, na-remove po yung content, 'di ba? So yun po yung isang parang basic level po. Pero according po sa monetization policies ni YouTube, pwede pong ma-withhold, adjust, charge back, or offset earnings or payment. Pwede pong ma-limit yung ad revenue sa mga videos. Pwede pong ma-suspend yung channel from the YouTube Partnership Program. At ang pinaka-penalty po na pinaka-mataas na level po ay suspend or terminate yung YouTube channel
Okay.
mismo.
Now, in the case of YouTube, mayroon na ba kayo na penalize, na suspend or na terminate?
Meron naman po. Meron po.
Can you give us the list? Yung listahan po ng mga content creator na na-suspend you or na terminate yung contract.
Hindi po yata naglalabas ng ganyan. So yung ang
Ay,
ilalabas
hindi po.
po ni YouTube po yung transparency report po na
Hindi po, sabi mo kasi kanina, when I asked you, you said that may policy kayo to suspend, di ba? Or to terminate. Now, tinanong kita, sabi mo may na-suspend na kami na-terminate. Can you give us the list of all those content creator? Kasi po, in relation to the question being asked by Congressman Raul, for example, yung Celis, di ba nawalang isiminay? Ngayon may sariling account siya, nandun sa YouTube. Yung specific example, yung pag i-check mo, ang daming mga ano dun, mga statements coming from mismo kay Celes na derogatory. At tuloy-tuloy yun. Wala may isa mang na take down dun. Do you want me to show you?
so hindi po ako maka-comment on individual pieces
No,
of
that's
content.
why we're talking is here of individual nga eh. Now, we ask you to submit to us all those has been suspended or terminated. Kasi may harap tayo mag-usap dito na sinasabi nyo palitsi kayo, tapos may na-suspend kayo, tapos hindi namin alam. Now, cite an example that was cited also by Congressman Raul. Yung kay Celis, you check all the you check all the records. Ang daming derogatory statements siya na ang YouTube has done nothing on those derogatory statements from Celis. Now you're telling us na may regulation na, you implement those regulations? I think may problema kayo, attorney. Tapos sinabi mo, may na-suspend, may na-terminate, or are those suspended, or are those terminated? Hindi nyo maibigay? Attorney?
Mr. Chair, so si YouTube po naglalabas po ng quarterly transparency report. So banggitin ko lang po, yung Pilipinas po dito sa third quarter ng 2024, yung Pilipinas po, number 8 sa dami ng videos na natanggal. Ang numero po nakalagay dito, 181,841. So,
Iyon na nga eh. Pakisubmit ka, pati yung mga creators, content creators, kung sino-sino yon. Kasi we have to check, we have to follow. Kasi sinabi mo kanina may mga regulation kayo din, we will check. Di ba? Kaya namin i-check yun. Kung totoo nga, sabi mo nga, 100, magkano, ilan ba yan? 181,000? But I never heard na may mga nasuspend or na-terminate na contract. And in the case of Celes, as mentioned also by Congressman Raul, malinaw po. One example lang yun, ang dami pa. Kaya nga inibitahan sila dito for them to answer. Now, ito ngayon, nandito kayo ngayon, you're telling us na may na-suspend, may na-terminate, pero hindi nyo maibigay. Eh siguro naman po, before the next hearing, dapat magpadala kayo dito ng report. Mr. Chairman, may I move that to direct Google through Attorney Gonzales to submit to this committee all those lists being required by this representation, Mr. Chairman. So move.
Any objection? Hearing none, motion is carried. Now, may I ask,
Mr. Chairman, last na lang po sa BIR. BIR, please also submit to this committee all those social platform content creator that has paid.
We will do, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.